Hello everyone, welcome back. We've got a whole bunch of jobs that need to be done today. One of those jobs you can see directly ahead is the straw from our wheat harvest in the last episode. The straw will be sold to make money to buy chickens, and the chickens are going to go into this piece of grassland here. We'll build a barn, but before we do that we'll cut the grass and we'll bale that up for silage. We'll get some profit out of that, and that'll help to pay for the chickens. I reckon if the plans that I've seen are going to come to fruition, we should have enough space to fit 2 barns in, maybe even more. I'm not too sure exactly, but we'll be getting 1 barn in here on the left hand side of the grass area, and like I say, I think we might have enough space to get another one for some expansion later on. But before we do, we'll get this grass cut and turned into silage. Before we get all that done though, because that is going to take quite a while to actually be built. The builders are going to come in later on in the month, and they'll get that done. But yeah, so we've got a whole bunch of stuff to get done, including heading up to the strawberry farm that we bought. There's a whole ton of strawberries up there that need to be sold. And in order to sell those, we'll need to take a tractor and a trailer up. Now, I am not very good at reversing. I think we might just be okay there. There we go, yeah. So we're going to jump in this Massey. We're going to grab the trailer and head up and sell those. Alright, so our trailer here has got some bags on it, and it's attached up to the telehandler right now. So what we'll do, so we'll take the telehandler up to an open area in the yard. We'll get the bags off, and then we're good to go. Let's see, can we get out of here without hitting the Massey? And looks like we just about do that. There we go. I'm not sure where to put the bags, so I might just chuck them in the shed up here on the left, actually. Might be the best course of action. So yeah, let's we'll park the trailer here, and we'll get those unloaded. Let's just undo all these straps. Oh, I left one at the end. There we go. Right, let's do this. The glorious strawberry farm, which has been actually producing a lot of strawberries lately. Now, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get this trailer in, so what I'm just going to have to block this road, if I'm honest with you. Yeah, I'm just going to leave this part here. We'll chuck some hazards on, because, you know, that lets us do that sort of thing. Yeah, so I'm just going to have to handball all of this out of the strawberry farm and onto the trailer. Let's have a little look around. We've not got so many boxes here, because we did sell quite a bit of the strawberries from those 2 tunnels, but here we've got quite a lot. And if we look at the back 3 tunnels as well, there's a good few up here. Yes, there is indeed a lot of strawberries. We might need to actually cut this as well. I might grab myself a mower of some description that can come along through here. But yeah, we'll look into that soon. Let's get started on moving all of these, shall we? Well, what seemed like it took an eternity, it's done. We've got all of the strawberries on their pallets and on the back of the trailer. We've still got another maybe month and a half of strawberry growing season left, so we're hoping to get a good amount of strawberries still from those tunnels, but it won't be long and the season will be over. So let's get ourselves to the wholesaler. We're not selling to the bakery again. They already bought quite a lot of strawberries from us, so we'll take it up to a produce wholesaler, and they should, whoa, we need to be careful with the bumps here. They should give us a good amount of money for it. Not as much as we would get from selling to the bakery, but like I said, they've already bought as much as they need. So let's get it turned around and head up to the wholesaler. Now, believe it or not, the wholesaler is right, actually, just like immediately behind the strawberry farm, but the only way in is a small lane just here, I think it is. Yep, town stores, so we'll have to head up this way. When I was actually looking at the map, I was quite surprised at just how close it was to the strawberry farm. I mean, it's like one hedge away. It's a hedgerow between our farm and between our strawberry farm and the wholesaler. So let's head in and see what they'll offer us. So then, what I thought was going to be a bumper sale ended up only being 13,000. I'm a little bit disappointed that it was only 13,000, but it was at the wholesaler, so it's kind of expected that you wouldn't earn quite as much money. But anyway, that means of the 100,000 that was spent on strawberries or buying that farm, we've gained back 16 grand. So we've got another 84 grand to recuperate in costs. I'm sure we'll get there eventually. I've got some plans for those greenhouses over winter as well, so I'm hoping we'll make those pennies back sooner rather than later. But anyway, onwards and upwards, as they say. Let's crack on with the next job. Job number 2 for today is to get the straw baled, and for those bales to be sold. Again, we're going to use the Fent and our our Krona big pack square baler. We'll get this field baled up, and then yeah, we'll need to keep that money aside for the chickens. Well, that's us almost done here on the straw field. Looks like we've got a good number of bales. That should pay for quite a few chickens. I'm not sure how many chickens we're going to purchase to begin with. I'll have to actually see what the individual sale prices are like first. But I reckon we'll get quite a lot of chickens. The reason we're getting chickens is they make us a lot of money in both eggs and also for the meat. I'm not sure what one makes the most money. This is a bit of an experiment on my part. We'll find out if we can make more money from selling the meat or if we can make more money selling eggs alone. Right, there we go. That's that done. It is quite a good number of bales actually. I'm quite happy with that. Excellent. Right, onwards. We're going to collect these up. Probably get these in later on before the end of the day. But we've got a contract that we need to get done as well. But I'm not due to go up there for about another hour. So why don't we grab the butterfly mower and we'll get this grass cut just now. And then we'll have a look and see what time we're at. Well, the shed is a bit of a mess. We've got all this equipment sitting in here. We need access to... Oh my goodness, how filthy it is. Yeah, we're going to give that a clean once we've used it. But we're going to have to clear out some of the equipment here. Get ourselves a little bit of extra space. Yeah, it's going to take a little while. See you in a little second. There we go. For now, we're leaving the trailer and the windrow up here. I'm going to be redeveloping this whole area up here eventually. I'll get rid of some of those tiny sheds and we'll get something that can actually fit the equipment that we have. But here we are. We've got access now to the butterfly mowers. Let's get ourselves into this field. Well, not really a field, is it? Let's get ourselves into this mini field. We'll get everything cut. And yeah, hopefully we'll get a good amount of bales from it. Before we put these mowers back, I do want to get them cleaned because they are filthy. Where's my thing? There it is. I don't think I've actually cleaned these things since I bought them about a year ago. So this should come up nicely. Hopefully there's not any stains left from the grass. It looks like it's coming up alright. That's come up really, really nice. I was a bit worried that the grass would have stained it, but seems like we're actually alright. Right, we'll get this packed away back into the corner and then we'll grab the baler. I wonder how many bales we'll get from this. I'm going to say 5 bales because that's how many we got the last time. And the grass the last time we built this little field up was not the best yield. In fact, the yield, or rather the work that we've done on this small field has been zero. There's been no fertilizing, no balancing of pH levels, nothing. So it's going to be a terrible yield. So 5 bales is what I'm going to go for. Oh, there's a straw bale in there as well. I must have left one. I must have left one in there from the last go around on that field over there. But that's fine. We can just add that to the bales that we're picking up from over there. Well, it looks like we might have been well off the mark when it comes to the number of bales we've got. There's 2 there. One's just dropped at the back, so we got 3. We got 3 bales, nowhere near the 5 I thought we were going to get. I'll need to move that bale into the field over there just to keep it out of the way when the construction team arrive. So yeah, oh, is that 4 bales actually? I thought it was 3. It's 4 bales. So okay, well we're only one off. That's not too bad then. Right, let's get those bales wrapped up, and we'll pop them away to the side for a wee while, let them ferment, and we'll get a wee bit of money for that. So yeah, well, not too bad then. 4 bales. So here we are then, last of the few bales that we have here, and you go on. There we go. So we'll get this last one wrapped up. We'll get these stacked away for a wee while, like I said. Oh, busy on the farm today. And this isn't the last of the jobs we've got. We still need to head up to the contract, which I need to actually get myself up there now. Right, just going to get this Fent parked up. We have a contract to head off to. We're going to be assisting one of the local farmers on a soybean contract. I'll be running the grain cart, while the farmer that's hired us, he's going to be running his combine. So we're going to head up there now. We'll get that field harvested with the farmer, and I should give us an extra couple of thousand to round off our day. He is fairly getting through this field already. I think we've just arrived in time. It's not a big field, so it shouldn't take very long. Again, it's a tiny fence in. I'm guessing he's probably come in from a different area because this is shut, unless he just drove over the hedge. But we're going to try and get in here with this big trailer. That's going to require some finagling of this big trailer here. I think we might just manage. We're taking the hedge out a little bit. That's it in. We are in. Excellent. That wasn't as hard as I thought. Try not damage the soy. Let's do a little jiggle here. There we go. We're in. That was fun. Not a big fan of those tiny gates. Right, so yeah, we're just going to wait now and see if we need to unload before he gets round. Just jumping out of the JCB here, I want to have a look at this combine as it comes by. Seems to have quite a large grain tank on it, because it's already done all of this and the beacons haven't come on yet. So he's obviously got a lot of space in there. That's him just finishing his headlands now. I'm hoping I'm not going to be in the way for him. Oh yeah, I'm going to move. Oh, is he going to unload? He tried it. He was trying it on the go. Right. Maybe I can follow alongside because he's running his rows now. I think that was a big hint there that he wanted me to run alongside. And I'm too far over. I'm not used to this big equipment here with the big trailers. That seems to be working alright. We need to keep it straight though. I'm all over the place. There. Hopefully that'll be straight. Right. Yeah, that's us at the end. I'm going to just move back and let him get all the space. That's a good amount of grain in there already. I think he's going to be happy with his yield on this field. It is coming down to finish off the last little part of the field here. I'm just going to get myself ready and run alongside for when he gets to the end. So we'll manage to take all of this grain, or the soybeans, up to the sell point for him in one run, which is always good. There we are. So it's been a super easy contract, if I'm quite honest with you. Quite like these carting contracts where you just pick the grain up and take it off to sell and you get some money. There we are. Okay. I'm not actually sure which sell point it's going to. I need to pop out and ask him actually. Just a minute. Okay, thanks. I know the one. I'll take it right up. Pine Creek, that's the one up by the shop. So it's not actually that far from here, if I'm honest with you. There's a little back road that I know that can take us right to the store. Although going that way, I need to reverse in unless I go out onto the main road. But yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Here we are at the store now. I can either reverse in, as like I've done before, or I can turn around. But there is another way. There is a entryway to a forest just here. So I'm going to back up into that area. Just like that. And then that gives us a nice straight shot. Ha! There we go. Now, why I've never thought of that before, I don't know. But we are in easier than as if we were going backwards. Right, let's drop this off here for this guy. And then we'll take our payment. This is a huge trailer. That's the job done up here. Now, I don't think I've actually told you the name of the farmer here at Home Farm. His name is Michael. And I've done a few jobs for him before. But yeah, Michael has been really good to us. He was the farmer that gave us our first job when we arrived in Banwell. So yeah, it's nice working with him. We're going to head back down to the farm. We've got a bunch of bales there that need to be moved. And then yeah, the guys will be in to build the chicken barn. And I better watch my speed coming down this road. I do not want to get another fine. Now normally I would grab the bale stacker and grab all these bales and take them by that method, but I want to try and get these in one go, so I'm going to try and get them stacked on here, which means I'm going to have to go grab the telehandler. There we go, we've got the bale spike on the front here, so it'll be fun. I've not done bales straight from the field with a telehandler before, so this is a new experience for me. But yeah, it'll be worth a try, and we'll see how we get on. go, that's all the straw bales. Just kind of pop these two on the back here, and then we'll get that up to the straw dealer, if that's what you could call them. There we go. I'm quite happy with that. Stacking's not the best, but it'll have to do for now. Let me just leave this here. I'm not actually going to use the bale fork on those silage bales, but I will need to get them moved because the builders will be in very, very soon. Let's strap this last one down. I'll just pop that last final strap there. It's not fantastically stacked, but it's not too bad, if I must say so myself. Right, let's head on to the straw dealer. Here we go, we'll just pull around the side here. This is where they will unload all of the bales that we have. Let's see how much money we're going to get for these bales. £17,000 for some bales. That is pretty decent. I'm quite happy with that. That will definitely buy us a lot of chickens. Talking of chickens, let's get back to the farm, and we'll clear those 4 bales that we have, those 4 silage bales. Whoop, just cut the corner. And that means that the grass area is going to be completely clear for the guys to come in and start building the chicken shed. There we are, that's the 4 silage bales on the Stack Pro. We'll just leave them there to ferment, should be fine. That's the area now clear and ready for the guys to come in and build the chicken farm. The field down here is now fully harvested, so we will have to start getting that ready. I need to check the calendar actually. We might be able to put another crop in there for autumn, so an autumn crop could probably go in there. But the field beans, we're still waiting on them. I think that will be ready next month. So let's go and have a rest, and we'll see you, hopefully, when all this is done. Welcome to September, and there's been a big addition, as you can see here. It didn't take them long to build this chicken coop, this big shed here for the chickens. Didn't take very long at all. So let's just park up here, because there's a couple of things down here that we have to have a look at. Of course, the first thing we're going to look at is this chicken coop. Let's head inside. Got a little area here for a little bit of work, and you can hear them. There they are. There's the chickens. I'm hoping they don't run out. Let me just close this door. There we go. But we've got 100 chickens that just arrived this morning, so they're going to need some grain. So a little trip, stay. Don't you come out. So we're going to have to take a trip up to Jack's farm, where we've got the wheat stored, and bring a trailer load down. That'll just get filled into that silo just there. And also, the field beans are now ready. Both fields are ready to be harvested. So we're going to crack on with that, and I'm hoping for a very, very good yield, because we've been taking very good care of this soil. So if I don't get a good yield off that, there's something wrong. But yeah, before we go off and do any of that, need to head up to Jack's and grab get some grains for the chickens. And we are back at the farm. I'm not sure how much of this grain will actually fit in the silo. I'm hoping all of it, because I need this trailer for the field bean harvest. But if it doesn't all fit in, I'm sure I can find a little spot to put the excess. So let's see if we can get this in, no problem. I must remember and open this first. Otherwise the grain's just going to go everywhere. Right, let's back up. I've missed it completely. Let's try that again. There we go. Now, how much of this will go in the silo? Oh, we're pushing too far. I'm really hoping it takes a lot. I don't think it's going to take everything. Nope, it's not taking everything. We have got a little bit left. Right, let's pop out and close this over. Plenty of grain. That'll keep these guys going for a good while. And these are mature chickens that I got, so the eggs should start coming very soon. Right, guys, start doing your thing. Give me eggs. Right. Let's go and dump this grain somewhere. Now, we're just about to head back up to the strawberry farm to see how well the plants are getting on. But before we do, I'm popping down to the store here because I've got a new gadget. Well, a new piece of machinery. I've picked up this grass mower for getting right in between all of those strawberry tunnels, those greenhouse tunnels. So let's go ahead and jump out here. We'll connect up all we need to connect. There we go. And we'll take this up to the farm and we'll get mowing on the grass up there. Get it tidied up a bit. Ben has been working his little cotton socks off, making sure that the farm is in tip-top shape and all the strawberries are getting harvested as and when they should. Let's head in here. As you can see, we've already got a whole bunch of strawberries again. This is probably going to be the last harvest, if I'm honest with you, because we're really right at the end of the season now. Yeah, so we're going to get the grass cut in here, but I did want to just mention one thing. We've been having trouble with aphids, tiny little green looking insects that can decimate your strawberries if they're left unattended. So we've been having lots of ladybugs brought in, or ladybugs or ladybirds, however you want to call it, and they've been basically released. Thousands of them have been released into the greenhouse area. Oh, I've still got straps on. How silly of me. There we go. Always helps to unstrap it before you try and drive out. There we go. So yeah, as I was saying, we've released a whole bunch of ladybirds in there because they are natural predators of the aphids. But the problem seems to be under control now. And considering we're coming to the end of the season, it doesn't really matter now, but we seem to have done enough to keep everything under control. Right, okay, I'm going to just fire around here with the mower here and try and get this grass cut as quick as we can. What an awesome little bit of equipment. That's got everything in here nice and tidy. A couple of little bits I've missed here, but not really bothered by that. But it looks much tidier now than it did earlier on. I'm quite happy with that. Anyway, we'll leave here for now. Ben will keep popping by, and we'll probably get a little bit more strawberry, as I said, but I think we're pretty much done with strawberries now. We'll get them sold eventually. We'll get this guy parked up somewhere, and we'll head back down to the farm. Well, it is time now to get started on the field of beans, or both fields of beans actually. We've just picked up this New Holland. Whoa, deer in the road. We've just picked up this New Holland from the shop. We've got it on lease for the day. We're going to use it to harvest our two fields, and we're going to also use it to do some contract work to try and recuperate some of the costs of hiring this. This cost, with the header and the header trailer, it was about £20,000 altogether in lease costs, which has left us with not a lot of money. So we're just now coming up to our farm. I can see the trailer's still there, so Ben's not arrived yet, so hopefully he'll be here very, very soon. He was late last time, and I'm not going to be too happy if he's late for a second time. Now, am I going to get this through here, though? I'm not sure I am. I think I'm stuck on something. Yep, it is going to be too wide. I don't want to force it, but yeah, I'm not going to get in through this way. Looks like I'm going to have to go the back way. Actually, while we're coming the back way in, we've just passed Elmcroft Farm, which is the farm just over by our farm. Actually, it's right behind us. The owner of that farm, his name is Alan. He has come to an agreement with us for the field beans to be stored at his farm, because we don't yet have a silo. I would like to have a silo installed before the field beans come up, but unfortunately I didn't think ahead. I was so focused on the chickens that I forgot to arrange for a silo to be built. So we've not got enough money to do that, and we don't have enough time. So we're using local farmers again to store all the grains, but we will get a silo built for our own farm, and then we'll start moving everything to that. Now, are we clear of that bridge? We are. So here we are, we're at the first field. Just going to park the trailer here. We'll get everything connected up here. In fact, I might move it back just a little bit so that we've got space to pass the header trailer. Okay, that should be fine. Just about there, I think. Oh, I've gone all crazy. There we are. And Ben's on his way. He's not going to be late this time. He is literally in the yard now, just getting the trailer hooked up to the fence. So he'll be down any moment while we get started on the first field of beans. just started raining. It's actually raining quite heavily, so it looks like we're going to have to put the harvest on hold for now. So I'm going to park the harvester off to the side just in case the ground gets quite soggy. But that's really put a dampener on the work for today. Hopefully it doesn't last for long, because I really need to get these beans out of that field. But looks like it's going to be a little bit longer. If you enjoyed the video, click on the playlist on your screen now, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.